Welcome. I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So our messages this week are about fear. What are you fearing? What's coming up from your subconscious at the moment? What I would love you to do is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. What you can also do is, in the video, move the cursor along until you intuitively feel it's time to stop. And right there is another message for you from your angels. Just invite your angels to guide you to that spot. All right, you ready? I have some angel cards here. See if you can intuit what message number 1 is. So which card are we going to choose? And maybe you can intuit what it's about. Feels like it's this one. All right, our first card is God of Indulgence. So look at that. Beautiful. It's really a beautiful card. You can see that the image is showing light shining from the eyes. Maybe one of them is a little bit more hidden than the other, and the third eye is opening up. So when we think about the fears that are coming up right now, I feel that this is saying that you know what those fears are, you know what they're about, and there's some part of it that may be coming up from your past. That's the feeling I get with this particular card. It says God of Indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So it is healthy to fear. It is healthy to be fearful. If something scares you, sometimes that's protective. But I feel when I look at this, especially with this kind of pink color going around here, that you might feel a little bit vulnerable right now. And it might be that that's an aspect of the fear as well. And I also feel when I look at this image, as if, see, this almost looks like a flame that's coming up. I get this sense of, sometimes we think of something and we keep on thinking about it and keep on thinking about it, keep on thinking about it. And especially when it's something that we're afraid of, that we're in fear of, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and almost like it gets out of proportion. And my sense with this is I'm thinking about Little Red Riding Hood and the wolf. And it's almost like that wolf, when you read the story, you get so frightened about Little Red Riding Hood and what's going to happen to her with the wolf. And I feel almost as if there's some energy that's there right now. And I feel that it's time for you just to look at what the truth is and to let go of, and maybe this is about what's happening right now as well, as let go of what all the media is saying, let go of what everybody is saying, and just come back to this place of your intuition, your truth. Because I feel that this particular energy for you right now it's making you more sensitive than you would be normally. And that sensitivity, it feels like it's bringing up so much more fear than it needs to bring up. And then when you get this fear, you might be feeling like, I've got to stop feeling this way. I've got to stop having these feelings. And it's almost like a little vicious circle. So there's a sense of just come back to your center. Just come back to your truth. Come back to that most beautiful, intuitive being that you are. And come back to that place of peace as well. And again, understand that a little bit of fear is protective. It can be protective, but it can also be blown out of proportion. And I feel that that is maybe what's happening for you right now. So just come back to this place of peace. Invite your angels to guide you to what information is right for you right now, what guidance is right for you right now. They're right there for you. They're waiting to support you. All right. Our next card, let's see, number 2, which one is it? Can you intuit which one it feels like? Feels like this one. Okay, this is about the shadows, goddess of the shadows. So It's this beautiful chakra energy with the crown opening up. The snake is moving around. See that snake? And of course, the snake is Kundalini energy. It's awakening, it's information, it's knowledge. So we're back to that place of knowledge again. So this card says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So sometimes we push down what we don't like about ourselves. We can push down the fears that we're talking about with the first card. We can push back down all those feelings of anguish or guilt. And this is saying that there is a hidden gift there. There's something there that needs to be looked at, because maybe there is this amazing power, or maybe there's this amazing breakthrough that is waiting for you. And what's interesting to me is that it's all the chakra energy that's opening up in this fire, this creative fire that's there. And it's right down here at the bottom, that creative energy coming up from the earth. So maybe there is something that you've been pushing down. It could have been anger. You could have been angry about something. But really within that something is a pathway. It's a doorway for you to the other side, to this amazing gift, let's say. So my feeling with this is, again, there's knowledge that's coming in with the Kundalini energy. There is empowerment that's there for you, and there's an opening up that's there for you. So something you've been pushing down, something you've been maybe ignoring, something you've been putting on the back burner, or something that you have been feeling and thought you shouldn't have been feeling, it's time to release that. It's time to let that go. It's time to let it out. Because this card, your angels, they're saying that there is a gift there for you. And that gift may be physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. And it could be that there's such a huge breakthrough for you. There's such a great move to the other side of this. It just opens everything up for you. So just imagine what that gift might be. And that gift might be wealth, health, happiness. It might be something else. And so whatever you've been pushing down, it's time for it to be released. And the image I'm getting almost is like a volcano. It's like bursting open. And that's what I see, this fire. It's bursting open. All right. Your shadow side holds a key for you. Our final card is Goddess of the Unknown. So look at that. That's kind of interesting right now, isn't it? Such a beautiful image. And you see that she doesn't know what's going to happen moving forward, but I feel almost as if this is about you as the visionary. It's about you creating the next step. So it says, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. That's kind of interesting. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. That's the thing. We fear the unknown, don't we? So with this beautiful indigo blue, I feel that this is about having a vision. It's about having a vision of what it is you want to create, because sometimes we fear our future because we think that we're powerless and we think that it's being created for us. But really, we are the manifestors of that future. It's just that what we're living now has been created earlier on in our lives. And so we don't always realize how powerful we are to create that next step. And it could be what you're thinking today will affect tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, the next 10 years. So why not right now take back your power and start focusing on what it is you want to create? And I understand there is so much happening in the world that appears to have taken our power of choice away, but it hasn't. You are so much more powerful, and we can create a new beginning. And that's what this card is saying, especially with this color, this most beautiful indigo energy. It's saying you have this power to create. Your third eye visions and creates. It imagines and creates. It creates and manifests what it is you most want in your life now. So now is the time to plant a seed for a tree to grow. But if you planted that seed 50 years ago, then it would already be an amazing tree, wouldn't it? And that's the thing now, is start planting the seeds for your success, for whatever it is your heart desires, for your next step. Start planting those seeds now, having a vision for that. Because I feel that this is saying, you may be afraid of that next step. Let that fear go and just imagine what it could be for you. And then start to create that in your mind's eye, and that's what it'll be. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and watch the next video now. I will see you next week. Lots of angel blessings to you. Bye for now.